All right, I'm at the start of segment 6 at Kenosha Pass. Sorry for the cars driving by, but we are going to start hiking. Pack feels much better today. It is 4 days after I wrapped up segment 1 on the Colorado Trail. Went home and regrouped for a little bit. Got some weight out of my pack, so I'm real excited to start now. Jackie, thank you very much for the drive up to Kenosha, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's run.
Yeah, right. Well, the start of segment 6 is pretty cush. Look at this beautiful forest just off of Kenosha Pass. This place is going to be a madhouse this weekend and the next 3 weekends, I'll bet, with leaf peepers. Hey everybody, Big Ed here on the Colorado Trail at the start of segment 6. I wanted to give everybody a recap before the video you're about to watch of my events of segment 1. So segment 1 was 2 days, 16.5 miles, and about 25 or 2,600 feet of elevation gain. And then I ended up calling Zach to come pick me up. I realized I had to decrease the weight of my pack, and I also had a couple other things going on at work, but I'm back on the trail 4 days later, and you'll be seeing that video probably a couple days after I'm done. I'm hoping to be in Breckenridge on Sunday, so have a good afternoon, and we'll have a bunch of good looking scenery today, going across these high mountains between Kenosha Pass and Breckenridge, Colorado. Oh, this is really spectacular up here above Kenosha Pass. These trees are really, it's great. I can barely hear Highway 285 down there. Hey, I just came over my first climb off of Kenosha Pass on segment 6 of the Colorado Trail. This is the north part of South Park, or the north fringes of South Park. And I'm gonna be heading down into that valley and then climbing back out probably tomorrow across one of these ridges. Maybe that saddle that's up in there. But I'm feeling pretty good today. Here's the first steep segment, but it looks like it's pretty short-lived. I am 2 hours in, 2 miles in, and 1 hour hiking so far off Kenosha. This is my view across South Park. That's looking north, some big peak. That is Georgia Pass right there, that low spot that I'll either be hiking up over there this afternoon or tomorrow midday maybe, or tomorrow morning. But this is what I wanted out of my Colorado Trail hike. Beautiful weather, beautiful trees, more even keel trail grade. Much better. This segment 6 is fabulous. I love these purplish black pine cones. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but it's pretty cool looking. All right, I just stopped at about 2.8 in, Had a nice little promontory to sit on, and had some cookies, put some sunscreen on, took an Advil and a Tylenol, and I am trucking. This is really a wonderful section of trail. I just met a couple of nice ladies who hiked in about 10 miles yesterday. They were hoping to do the whole segment, but they had to turn around and come back because one of the ladies was having some back pain and some hip issues. So anyway, it's really spectacular. They told me to try to get up to about 9 to 10 miles. They said in, which looking at my schedule so far, that's looking very possible. There's not a ton of climbing between here and 9 miles out. So anyway, thank you. All right, this is pretty much my first junction on the Colorado Trail segment 6. It's a little dirt road here. I wonder if this is a gated road or not, or if it's got some summer possibilities up that way. It's very pretty. This is a beautiful camping spot at 3.1 miles in on the segment with water right here. Really great. This would be an excellent hike for somebody who can't hike that far, but it would be hiking back out to Kenosha, would be mostly uphill. And it's been really 3 pretty cush miles on the trail. Very nice water. Oh, there's some hunters wall tent over here. Very nice. It looks like the hunters or the mountain lions have been here. That looks like an elk skeleton or spine and a hip bone. Boy, this is beautiful lighting, and I love the color of all the foliage. It is great. Getting a little winded this afternoon. I'm about 4.5 in, 4.4, something like that. Debating what I'm going to do this afternoon. The end of the day would have a lot of climbing, so we'll see what it has in store. All right, this is junction number 2 at, I don't know, maybe 4.3 or something like that. How am I looking? 4.5 miles in at Dead Man Creek. I'm not sure if I like the way that sounds, but the water is beautiful. Just filtered a little water here. We'll see how I feel. I may just go to 6.5 today and 7, call it good, and relax the rest of the day and be ready to fight again tomorrow. Hey, I just got a text message from one of my good buddies, Johnny Mac, and what do you call it? Spell check changed his text message to, "Hey Ed, lick some ass," instead of "kick some ass." That is pretty damn funny. So damn funny. I don't even know what to do with it. I guess there's nothing to do with that statement because it's already perfect. A perfectly funny joke. Lick some ass. But I do mostly feel like I'm kicking some ass today. We'll see. The climb from 6.5 to 9. Let's see, that was at 2.5 miles. I mean, it's not that far, but it's gonna be a lot of Ellie. So we'll see. I can't quite read that sign down there, but I believe I am on the Jefferson Creek Road or Jefferson Lake Road. Here's my trail. So, whoops. Here's my trail, 1776. The good old Colorado Trail. Whoops, I better get going. This is cool. This little cabin ruin. Looks like somebody camped out here. Very nice. I'm on the last bit of the climb. Probably, I don't know, mile and a half maybe, 1.3. I'm still banging it out on Friday the 13th. It is going pretty well. I think I'm just a little bit over a mile left to go. And a bunch of climbing still, of course. Hey, I came around the corner and saw this thing in the trees. Thought it was a, let's see, oh, I can't switch this around. So, thought it was a bear in the tree, that big mass of dead sticks. I think I'm starting to hallucinate from breathing too hard and lack of oxygen. Yeah, catching some breath here. A little snow still in September, and that basin is almost facing south. Seriously, I don't understand how snow can stay there all summer long. Oh, I think that's Jefferson Lake down there. You can drive a road up there. I've got under a mile to go and 220 feet. All right, I'm at my campsite, about 9.3 miles in on segment 6. Very nice night. I grabbed a little water, got the tent set up, and then got my mac and cheese going. Found a tree around here to hang the food after I mow down on some food. Day 2, segment 6. Had a great night's sleep last night. I am getting my little coffee going. Sorry about that. And get things packed up. So discussed with Karen, I'm gonna end my hike today at 18 miles total. Yesterday and today. She's gonna pick me up and we're gonna camp out down in Breck. So looking forward to that. Here's the morning Joe. I'm not sure if I boiled enough water. It looks like I did not. This Copper Cow stuff is fabulous coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a little more on. It is very nice hiking this morning up here at 11,100 feet. There's squirrels all over the place. I heard an elk bugling up behind my campsite last night. It sounded like it was coming from up on this hillside. And I'm just starting to see Georgia Pass through these trees. That'll be my last climb of the day. Getting out of the way right in the morning. And then heading down to the Swan River Basin outside Breckenridge to meet Karen around 4. Here's my view from my prone resting stance this morning. I am, I think, just a couple hundred feet below the pass. The pass is back up in those trees, that low spot up in there. But really a really substantial peak right here. It looks like at least a 12,000, maybe 13,000 foot peak. I'm not sure, it could be Boreas, but there's a bunch of big peaks down here. All right, wish me luck I think I still have a little extra weight in my pack. So next hike, I think is going to be even better. This one's feeling great though, for sure. I'm going to get 9 miles in yesterday, 9.2 yesterday, and I'm going to get, I'm thinking a little bit over 9 today. So pretty substantial. And an improvement on my first attempt on segment 1. Well, not attempt, but my certainly an improvement above my segment 1 length and my mental condition. All right, this is the Colorado Trail experience that I wanted. Some tree line action, fall foliage, really beautiful this morning. I think I'm climbing up to that pass back there behind me. Oh, this is pretty special up here. It's looking back towards South Park, maybe Pikes Peak way down there somewhere in the haze. But I am on the proverbial home stretch. Maybe another 100 feet, 150 feet of climbing, 100 probably. And I think about half a mile. Right to that saddle. So it's pretty gorgeous up here. All right, here I am in my whole get up, keeping the sun off me. Bunch of bikers up here. I am really right about on top of Georgia Pass right now. I think 11.4, or I don't know, I'm gonna look it up. Take a little break. It's all downhill from here. Come on. All right, this is hiking down the north side of Georgia Pass, and gonna hit the Swan River this afternoon. Way down in one of those drainages out that way, I believe. It's real pretty up here. It'll be nice to get back in the trees. I've been in the sun for like an hour and a half. Hopefully that thing autofocuses. I'm looking at the backside of Keystone ski area, I believe. From the prone position again, I'm taking a little break before I start this traverse, and then it's going to be a pretty big drop down. You can kind of see right here I coincide with the Continental Divide Trail for it goes I think for like 300 miles. These two trails coincide all the way down to maybe down by Lake City or something. This is the substantial junction with the CDT. Is typical. I think a lot of the CTT is on these dirt roads. And this is my trail right here, the Continental Divide Trail, the Colorado Trail, and the American Discovery Trail. Wow, hat trick. Man, I just had to stop and take a picture of this. This is the color here is so wicked. All right, I'm hiking downhill. I think I say all right every single time I start a video. I'll see if I can train myself to to not say all right every single time. I just met some real nice people while I was taking a break. I think the guy he said he'd done it the Colorado Trail a couple times with some buddies. 6 weeks, he said it took him. He looked like he was maybe my age, maybe a little younger. So anyway, hiking out. Can't wait to see Karen. And but I think I'm going to take the 9 mile option today. I think she's going to be a little while. Here I am after mega descent off of Georgia Pass. This is the middle fork of the Swan River. It's beautiful. Hey, what's up, people? Big Ed here. It's about 2 weeks after the video you just watched. I'm out walking, providing a recap. I really have to get better at doing these recaps when I'm really just wrapping it up still at the trailhead, so everything is still fresh in my brain. But I did 3/4 of segment 6, maybe 2/3 of it. I did 19 miles of the 33-mile segment 6, so I do have about 14 miles to complete still on that segment. I was supposed to go out today, Friday, for another 2 days to do segment 5, and I've had an umbilical hernia, I don't know, for 4 or 5 years. Went and saw my doctor about it yesterday because it's kind of been a little tender. You know, belly buttons are, a sensitive area anyway, and she told me I need to go in for general surgery like pretty quickly before something happens. So anyway, let me let this car go by. Yeah, so I'm having a consultation on the hernia next week. I hope to get in for surgery, hopefully the week after, since my doctor wants this done pretty quickly. And I do hope to be able to whip out a couple of segments still, a couple short segments that I can do at 2 days with a really light pack. I don't really think that there's the backpacking that exasperated this hernia. I was doing some work on my little 95 Cabrio earlier this week, and I really think it was climbing up and down off the ground, just kind of working those stomach muscles and all that ended up pushing a little bit of the intestine into that area, so it's very sensitive. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. We'll be having some more content on the channel real soon. Thank you.